up, y'all? It's Darrein, STL. Shout out to my how many, and I'm out here in Denver. You know, we from St. Louis all the way to Denver. Much love. Tap in. Y'all having a little bit too much fun.
She's having too much fun.
Oh, she will. She will have too much fun.
She wild. I can tell.
She will have too much fun.
I can tell she wild.
Yeah, she will get on your ass. Come on.
All right, man.
I'm telling you.
My hot minute, #1 blog in the universe. We live. We in Denver, Colorado with Darrein, STL, man.
I'm telling you how to get an ass right here.
How y'all live? Carly, shut your ass up. Goddamn. Alright, go ahead, bro. We in there. And you can use that in bloopers. I don't care. We use that as a meme. I swear to God.
No, that's shit.
Carly, shut your ass up.
Hey, there he is. Shut the fuck up.
Girl, what the fuck you think you talking
about? Material for you, baby.
Alright, let's go.
What's that word though, man? You from St. Louis originally?
Yeah, St. Louis. Yep. So I'm born and raised St. Louis, Missouri. You know everything I do from that city. Traveled around, but born and raised from there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's that scene like? I know y'all. What, Nelly?
Ghetto and Ratchet. You heard Sexy Red, right?
Ratchet.
Cardi, shut the hell up. Huh?
So I know Nelly's from there. What's dude that Say Cheese put on a little while ago?
Rockin' John?
No.
Sexy Red?
Grimy?
30 Deep?
Yeah.
He showed some love on a few of my posts before too. I never got to meet him personally, but you know, much love to all the St. Louis artists. You know, St. Louis is just it's driven by a certain mentality or a certain conversation. You know what I'm saying? And my conversation is a little different, so I know that my demographic has to blow on a different market than the St. Louis market. Even though that my city they starting to come around and starting to, you know, appreciate me a little bit more. I feel like the more clout, the more situations, accolades I get, the more they come around, try to like shake hands. But you know, I feel like my city, like, you know, the conversation that they usually be on, they clothed it. The conversation they usually be on is a different conversation that I usually, you know, like to talk about. You know, it's very my city is very
it's rough.
It's a rougher city, I would say that, out of, you know, most cities in America. You know, I feel like our city is definitely one that's controlled by a mentality that makes it seem normal to be the way that we are. But you know, like even like now, we in Colorado right now, and we come out here, me and my bros, me and my homegirl and shit, we be out here and be like, damn, like the vibe's so different, cause you know, we walk out and people don't really be mugging you all the time. It's like you don't gotta feel like it's a constant weight constantly on you. Like you feel like you can breathe out here. Even though I'm smarter than that too, I don't never put it past nowhere. But I do know that the overall, you can tell your inner beast. Yeah, the overall atmosphere of other areas is a lot lighter than St. Louis or than a Chicago or a Detroit or New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Certain cities that pocket that energy really embedding it, and the people that come from there make it seem like you lame if you don't rule by them rules. So I've really been fighting, you know, being from St. Louis, being a white rapper, singer, R&B, urban, you know, artist that also don't rap about killing, that don't rap about drugs, that don't rap about, you know, just lighting shit up, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I do love my city. I love it, you know?
What part of St. Louis are you from?
I've been all over the city, but I was born in Castle Point, and then I moved to Maplewood around the age of like 7. And then from Maplewood, I was in between U City and the West Side for a minute over here on Hodemite, when I was actually homeless and sleeping at like, you know what I'm saying, like sleeping at the Metro Link and shit right before I got picked up by Tech and shit around like 20 years old, something like that.
So are you from like the city of St. Louis or East St. Louis? Because I know like East St. Louis is Illinois.
Not East St. Louis. I don't got no problem with East St. Louis, but I'm not from East St. Louis. I fuck with everybody, but I'm not from East. There's always this little undisputed little talk that people from St. Louis be like, oh, they got 314 day and they got 618 day, and they be like, oh, you can't celebrate 314 day, all type of little shit. But I don't really involve myself in that shit. Right. You know.
But you said you got some music with Tech, and were you signed to him, or you were just working with him?
I was signed to Tech I was signed to Strange, I should say, for about I think it was like 4 years, and really I just had to like go on my own way to like find my own artistry, because I felt like the artists they were portraying and they were building and molding, it didn't fit me, and it wasn't true to me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a singer. I felt like they wanted me to sing like on some straight so pop to the point to where the person I was wouldn't make sense when I said it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wanted my character. I want my character to make sense to people when they hear me talk, because I feel like I fit a very fine line for my marketing to be a certain way in order to change the things I want to change. You know, with music, I want to actually change the world. So if the world don't perceive me in a certain way, for me to be able to change these certain systems and circumstances, and they don't respect me in a certain light, then that fuck up my whole plan. You know, and I know that the money bag might be better on that pop side, and I can do the pop side very easy. It's easy to do that, but I want my voice to be able to reach the community that I want to be able to change. You know,
Right.
So that was really the biggest thing.
No, that's real. Okay. Now, how do you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of fit in your own style and not try to like adapt to different styles that people may want you to.
I mean,
You know
it's
what
just
I'm saying?
staying true to myself. Really, like I said, like I can adapt. When it comes to music, I've done music my whole life. So when it comes to music, any genre I can adapt. You can put me on a country song and I'll Nelly that motherfucker. You know, like I can get on any genre, but as long as I'm still me on the genre. You know, I think that Michael Jackson, certain artists that really transcended through era, you know, through decades of eras, you know, they knew how to be themselves in whatever era came out. You could put him on any track, any genre, but it's still him. And that's the one thing I want people to understand when they come to me. It's like, I could jump on any track and it's still gonna be Darrein on your track, you know? And I try to bring that energy all the time.
What's your plans for the future? Like, do you want to? Are you independent currently?
I'm independent
Do you plan
currently.
on staying independent? Do you want to?
It got to be a hefty deal. It got to be a nice hefty deal for it to make any sense, because any label come to me, they're gonna have to understand that I've transcended from all my other label experiences. I've transcended from being an artist to a businessman, and honestly, nothing unlocked for me. Like, I had fans from Strange. And I had, you know, what I've already done off of what Travis's business mind has helped mold, and from what other features I've done with people have helped mold and other accolades. But until I unlock my business and understanding marketing, understanding, you know, really the fact that, you know, it's about the marketing before any music. Until I started understanding the business, you know what I'm saying? I was stagnant for a long time, but then I had to learn that I was a businessman. So if any label come to me, they gonna have to understand that you're not talking to Darrein as an artist anymore. At this point, you're talking to me as a business. You're talking to me as an LLC. You're talking to me as somebody who understands that I'm already got a marketing promotion campaign planned out. I'm 10 steps ahead. I'm playing chess with everything I do. So don't come to me like I'm just an artist that needs your money. You know, because I understand that money you about to give me comes with time, which is really the worst ticket, to be honest, because I spent time in labels, multiple than just Strange. This is the first time as an artist that I ever actually got to do it myself, and I didn't have no attachments, and I said, I'm gonna do my vision myself. And I'm starting to build a collective of people to understand what the fuck I mean, and like what I stand for as an artist, you know?
Hell yeah, okay. Now I see you got a video with Britt Barbie out. I think it was at like 500,000.
Yeah. Britt Barbie, shout out to her.
How did that one come together?
Basically just connections. I had a connection that was managing her, and they needed a record, and then she came to the crib, and I actually just ended up throwing the verse on it, and I was like, hey bro, check this out. And I sent it to him. He was like, oh yeah, that's hard, woo woo woo. And then we went ahead and you know, just shot the motherfucker, and the rest was just history and shit.
Hell yeah.
You know, a lot of people be calling us culture votes and shit, like, you know, off the little Britt Barbie situation. A lot of people tell me, like, bro, why would you do a song with Britt Barbie? Like, you know, people look at her like they gonna put that energy and put it on me, like, oh, you, because I'm white too. So they be like, oh, you're a culture vulture. She's still,
I get that
like,
every day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a culture. And bro, like when people tell you that, bro, people tell me that type of shit, like, it really gets under my skin, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand the true intentions that I have with this music and what I want to do with it, and I'm genuine as fuck when I do it. When you hear me in the interview and the way that I talk, there is nothing fake about what I'm doing. I'm not trying to facade you like I'm a gangster, like I want to kill people. Like, I really want to change our communities. Bro, for real, there's a lot of people that be telling me like, oh, this white dude trying to steal culture. They don't even understand, bro. I got plans like this. I want to, bro, I got a plan to get black people reparations, bro. I got a plan for it, like a little plan that I can't really speak too much on now, because it won't work until I'm at a certain status to do it. But I do have a plan for it, and I'm a white dude that really want to put in effort to try to push them type of agendas. But when y'all come and prejudge a motherfucker on the internet and be like, oh well, you know, you just like the rest of them and woo I wham, And it's like, bro, like imagine how many other white people who don't have the knowledge that I do, that initially want to fuck with y'all and have the money and the opportunity that they could distribute to the community, that get turned off and shut themselves down because they get a group of people coming to them already on 10. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm be feeling like you in a relationship with a girl that been had a you know, a real bad relationship, and she think you always cheating. It's like, I never cheated on you. That's not me. You thinking about them. Right. But if we gonna move forward, and if we as a community are gonna move forward, there has to be these conversations, and I want to be the dude to do that, because I feel like no disrespect by any way, but because of the color of my skin, I feel like these conversations, if I bring it up, it will go farther, and I know that because I'm smart enough to know that. Right. You know what I mean? So I got a plan though, bro, and I never I don't want to go too much into it, because to be honest, like,
you want to get it done.
I want it to be right. I want it to be done right. But it's a book. To be honest, it's an easy plan. It's easy as fuck. Like it's really like, you would think, oh, why didn't nobody just think of doing that? But it's a really simple plan. But I just need to have that status to where people respect me to the point to where everybody listen when I say it. Yeah. You know, everybody gotta listen.
No, I feel that. I'll be getting that on a daily basis with my blog and shit. But like you said, I mean, you understand it to a certain extent. But at the same time, it's like, damn, y'all should be pressing the dudes who really be like on some racist shit, not even fucking with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, it's neither here nor there. Like,
yeah, it's a touchy subject, because as people of our color, you know, we can never comprehend or understand the full perspective of the situation that people are dealt with every day. Even if we watch it or see it, we understand that it's, you know, it's fucked up. And even if we wanted to change, we still don't got to deal with it. And that's understandable. But just because there's that truth in that in that spectrum that we looking at, just because we in that, you know, black and gray, you know, I mean, just because we in that black and white spectrum of it, we don't deal with it, or we do, there's still that middle gray where it's like, but there's a lot of gray people in the gray that are like, we fuck with you though, and we want to help get it to a chord. You know, there's power in numbers, you know, and this really don't got the race. It holds a big weight, but all that weight is really the bottom of all that. Is all about the money and the class and the opportunity that you can actually financially withhold your family with. You understand what I'm saying? So once we actually unify that and bring the people that got the money from over there to come over here and actually give opportunities out, because the stereotypes and what we put out into the media stops blocking that, we can start opening shit up, you know what I mean? And really right now with the internet and everything we got, we already open and we don't even really realize it. No, fact. You know what I mean?
That's some valid shit, man. This is a quick interview. You already touching some deep shit. I respect you.
I like doing that shit.
Okay, now as far as St. Louis goes, how you feeling about that scene? Like, do you feel like St. Louis is slept on, or do you feel like...
I feel like St. Louis is about to be one of the hottest cities out, because, you know, we got so much shit going on. We got Sexy Red, shout out to Sexy, you know. I was kicking it with her up at KOD, Bottoms Up, when they came through, performed. She was super cool, vibe. She killing the game right now. Yvette doing the thing right now, you know what I mean? We got other rappers. Unfortunately, like I said, St. Louis, we so intoxicated by the facade of what you have to be hard, that a lot of the rappers that do get the respect from our people, when I say our people, I mean the people of St. Louis with our mentality, the only people that we respect are people that are doing shit that's gonna land them in jail. I can literally name the top rappers of St. Louis right now, and I got love for all of them, and I want them all to succeed before I say anything. Jizzle Bucks. Jizzle Bucks, jail. LA Foes, jail. 30 Deep Grimy, jail. You know what I'm saying? And while I feel like whatever they stand for, and I don't know these people personally, so I can't speak on their character, but I can say that it's unfortunate that the only people that we respect enough to give a platform to are people that are going to, like they will expect you to do some crash dummy shit even though you got a platform, just to keep like your respect, quote unquote, right? Like they expect you to keep your respect a certain level. Like if somebody come to you a certain way, they expect you to handle it a certain way because of who you are and where you from. But once you hit a certain level, there's no it's not even a good business proposition. It's not even a good business decision to risk what you could do with what you already got going for yourself for the respect that you think you need to hold up.
Right.
Because you saying fuck that, I'm gonna let that go, but I'm gonna keep working on this, and you build all that, you could set that out to the entire hood that you're trying to feed. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like a lot. St. Louis, you know, and I'm not trying to put down St. Louis by any means and say like we just.
Well, I mean, I see the same shit out here, bro.
You know, I ain't trying to say that at all. Like, I'm not putting down no rappers. I think they all hard, but I think that we need to, you know what I'm saying, stop trying to. You know, I think we need to start holding, like, getting mad at motherfuckers. Be like, look, you fumbling, and we need to like let you know, like, bro, you fumbling. Like, you supposed to help our city. You know, our children, our future generations are looking. They're what's what I'm looking for. They are
like inspired.
No, not inspired. They are counting on you. Our future generations are counting on you to set the tone, to change the environment so they can grow up differently. And we're not doing it. But, you know, St. Louis is starting to get its little vibe going, and hopefully once that happens, we can start doing that. You know?
All right, man. Well, shit, this quick little interview. I appreciate you. Let the people know, man.
Look, y'all, this is Darrein STL. You already know. We out here in Denver. Shout out, what is Maha?
Maha Minute.
What up, y'all? It's Darrein STL. Shout out to Maha Minute. I'm out here in Denver. You know, we from St. Louis all the way to Denver. Much love. Tap in.
Man, where can they find you on Instagram and all that?
Y'all can find me at Darrein STL on Instagram, and y'all can find me at Darrein STL on anything else, you know, everywhere.
All
Just
right,
tap
man.
in.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment down below.
Let's go.
Comment down below who you want to see next to Maha Minute. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, stay notified when latest news drops. Maha Minute, #1 boy, the universe, we out.